Good morning.
New kids arrived. Don't forget to mornin me.
I like it, yep, it's mine. The prices blow my mind. I feel so.
Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? Give me a number.
I've been caged by you for such a long time.
587 days off my medication. Good morning to you, mate.
With low esteem regarding myself, so I kept me hidden within my shell, and it took so long for me to see.
Guess what? 587 days. Look at me now, I'm stronger than before. 587 days. 14 more to go.
And that closed the door for you to ever come inside again. Trying so hard to give me shelter from your kind of men. I've been blind and foolish, but I was just a girl.
You want to be there here?
You seduced me with your lies and promised me the world. Now I've had it with you when you twisted the games, and no longer will you make me feel so ashamed. I have found the power to open the cage. I left you behind me, I said, look at me now, I'm stronger than before. 'Cause I found the strength within myself to close the door. And I closed the door for you to ever come inside again. Trying so hard to keep me shelter from your kind of men. Look at me now. I've been caged by you for such a long time.
I was on medication for a long time. Harry and Machiavelli. Launch it.
Look at me now.
Anyway, good morning to you all. I hope you are all well. And everybody's well. Come in here. Joe McDonald's on and done. Where's your balls? Face off here. Now we're going back. Come on.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Tell you what, it's not pleasant out in Manchester today. I've not been to my man's in ages, so I had a scoot down this morning. The house looks amazing, man.
Come on.
My brother said, I miss you, bro. I miss you too.
Come on. Come on, dance with me, move your body, 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 your legs a bit.
Good morning everyone, thanks for coming in. I'm not ignoring you, we're in DJ mode. And I'm only listening, I'm doing what I need to do, yeah. Just know this from here. 587 days here. Face your fucking fear. Good morning everyone, thanks for coming in. Shout out to the Hamas leader. They fucking nuked you, you cunt. You big infidel. Tyrants, dictators and rulers. You have to kill them. Otherwise they're going to kill loads of people. And the Hamas leader, and the next tune I'm going to play, you have something in common. Yeah, here. You're in bits and pieces. Now here, you can go home now to your 75 virgins. Here, they're still picking you up off the street. Yeah. Shout out to Benjamin Netanyahu for hitting that cunt. Incoming, long story short, terrorist. Drone. Now you are going home to fucking paradise. Yeah, get on your carpet and here your virgins are waiting for you right now. Right, you're gonna realise something here. You're not gonna be a pimp up there until you blow someone up. Now you're in bits and pieces and fuck you. You know, I don't like seeing children being killed by rockets. You have to take dictators out, rulers, tyrants. Take them out. Archers. Send it. Salute. Give me strength, patience, discipline, resilience. I have some news for you. Yowza Tyndall wants to come on either tonight or tomorrow. He rang me last night, he said, Jude, I can't wait to come on and tell your audience me story. 2 Indian spirits took away all his pain. He seen them going through the window. He told me last night, Jude, I was visited by spirits and he took away all me pain. They were on horseback and one flew out of that shoulder and one flew out of this shoulder and I'm no longer in pain. And he's coming on here to tell a story. This week I'm going to have a couple of guests. I'm going to bring myself, Luke on, myself, Yowza, and we're going to have a talk. Maybe tonight, you never even know, let's see. I told you, the only way I can hit my target is by doing this. So this week, definitely, one day, Yowza is back from Colombia and he wants to talk to you about spirits, ayahuasca, shamans, tribes, herbal remedies. And I'm proud of you, bro. A proper legend of Allyer is going to be coming on my stream here tonight, tomorrow, the next day maybe, we'll see. And if it's meant to be, it's up to me. How bad do I want my channel to grow? You will see. I know how to grow a channel. I know how to blow a channel. Treat them like you beat them. What coming? Finally, Yowz was back from the jungle and he rang me last night. He said, Jewett, we have to do this, bro. I said, listen, you've said this before. He said, Jewett, let me make it up to you. So he's coming on either tonight or tomorrow. And Mr. Luke will be coming on as well. Definitely. I like people that are articulate, that can talk, that can have a conversation, that are educated. Fuck. Sorry for ignoring these guys. I've just seen your message there now, senorita. But anyway, go on, you're good. I'm coming in now. Yeah, just give me 2 minutes and I'll be in. I'm coming, baby. You're gonna have to hang on because I have to go watch the little fella now, but I'm gonna leave me live open. It's like, there's a couple of things I want to talk to you about. So tonight, my friend is coming on. My friend is coming on either tonight or tomorrow to talk about Colombia. To talk about ayahuasca. Right. Guys, you're gonna have to give me a minute because my lady's going out. You're going on mute for a minute, right? Yeah. Right, I love you lots. I'll see you when you get back, gorgeous. Anyway, good morning to you. There's something I want to talk to you about. So, I have a friend that went into a jungle for a cure for mental health illness, for drug addiction, for alcoholism. And he FaceTimed me last night. He said to me, Jewett, let's do this. He said, I know I've held back for a while to do it. He said, but I'm ready now. I have to ring him at 5 o'clock tonight. Like I said, where I used to live, it's an area called Ballyferma, and this geezer is a household name up there. Everybody knows him. You see, where I'm from, when you're mates with people, proper mates, even fucking 30 years later, you're still their mate. Do you know? Me and Yowza were from a very tough housing estate, just like a lot of people that come in and out of here are from housing estates that are tough. Whether it's Ballyferma, Clondalkin, Tallaght, Coolock, Fingal, Starndale, Bluebell, Inchicore, Crumlin, Drimnagh, it doesn't matter. And in every one of them places I have people belong to me. Do you understand? Of a big fucking family. You know, I have several fucking families that the media criticise, that the media call a cartel allegedly. Do you understand here? You don't have to be blood to be family. Do you understand what I'm talking to you about? Anyway, he rings me last night. He said, Jude, I want to come on and I want to talk about what I learned. He told me while he was at the taking the ayahuasca, he was laying down on a table and these shaman Indians were chanting, and these shamans were pulling out all the pain out of his body. Now, I know this is going to sound fucking insane, but this is what he explained to me. Ayahuasca, it's a herbal remedy. It's like, and he was putting a table and these two Indian elders stood over him, performed some ceremony, and he said, Jude, I could see cowboys and Indians all around me. He said, and two Indians on horseback come to me and took the pain from this side of my shoulder and that side of my shoulder. He said, Jude, I seen them. They were on horseback. I was like, get the fuck out of here, bro. How? So you're trying to tell me while they were laying on a table and shaman were chanting whatever they chant, you're telling me that a horse come over and an Indian took the pain from your shoulder? He said, that's exactly what I'm telling you, dude. I was like, excellent. When do you want to do it? Ring me at 5 o'clock today, so it's happening this week sometime. Do you understand? It's definitely happening. Like I said, I made this channel specifically for people who are straight out of Ballier, just like me and Yowza. We left Ballyferma 30 years ago. It never left us though. You know, since I've come off the meds and I've had a grandson and a son, God's given me life back. And I know what I need to do. YouTube isn't a priority, but there is unfinished business for me. I said I'll hit a target. And when I hit that target, I'll send myself another one. So, I'm going to premiere it. Last night, Yowza rang me. He said to me, Jude, let's do this podcast. He said, and get your channel back up to where it needs to be. I'll bring a couple of the lads on. I always told you, this has never been about money, views, likes, shares. This has been about me connecting with my own neighbourhood. Without, you see where I'm from, when I was a kid, my dad drilled it into my head. You see nothing, you say nothing, and you do nothing unless you need to. Be a champion at everything you do. Don't ever tell on anyone. and don't ever run on your mates. And he drilled that into me. Me granny said something to me once. She said, son, you're me little soldier. Don't ever do drugs. But know this, your uncle is over in Beirut right now killing people for his country. Never doubt the dubs. You know, we make the best soldiers in the world. We have the best hitmen and women in the world, allegedly. Men think with their cock and women capitalise on that. Honey traps. False flag operations. Anyway, here. So, I get the call off Yowza last night. He said to me, Jude, I want to do this tonight. So I said, tell you what, I'm going to ring you at 5 o'clock. Listen, it's very hard to digest when your friend... Alright guys, shout out to everybody who's ever done magic mushrooms and LSD, okay? You know that feeling when you take it, what happens, you start hallucinating and seeing things and all, right? Now, Yowza done ayahuasca, right? This is not just his first time. He's a repeat offender when it comes to ayahuasca because he done 5 cycles of it. He told me he was laying on a table and he seen 2 Indians on horseback come over to the table he was laying at. Now, obviously, it was a hallucination, right? These shamans were on each side of him, 2 Indian shamans, and they were chanting crazy things, whatever it is they chant, you know, and it gets you into a... If you're hallucinating, yeah, and you have 2 fucking Indians there, you know, fucking basically doing higher water, you know, it's like, he said to me, Jude, 2 men on horseback took my pain away. Imagine that, right? Imagine saying that, yeah, 2 horses taking you. You know, Max, I didn't even see you there. Guys, you're gonna fucking think I'm ignorant. I didn't even see you there, Max, sorry. But Yowza rings me last night, Max, yeah? And he said to me, Jude, I want to come on your podcast, your stream, yeah, tonight. I said, why so keen? He said, because I want to get it done. I want to get it done. Hang on. Who's that? Who's that? Look at you. You big blouse, you. You better not be gay. You've got a pink blanket on you. Don't be kicking me. Save that for later. You're going to be a world champion one day. And you know what? If it kills me, you'll be a world champion. And here, if I die, your big brother is going to take over. Do you understand that? You know what I mean? You're the future, Tommy. You know that? And you give me my life back, didn't you? And Daddy can fight again, can't he? That's because you're my little Don. You're the 5 of diamonds, or the 5 of clubs, or the 5 of hearts, or the 5 of spades. He's little Don, isn't he? He's my Don. He's my little Don. You understand? I fucking love him. Do you know something? I wouldn't swap him for truckloads of gold. You know, he's my legacy, that kid. You understand that? And I'm aware of it. Guys, listen, and I'll tell you, yeah, if I know a lot of you that watch me have mental health issues, have drug issues, have alcohol issues. Do you know how you'll get better? Stop blaming drugs and drink for your fuck ups. I used to do that. I've been in recovery 30 years. because of taking drugs most of my life. I haven't got a tooth in my head. I've been on medications most of my life, a lot of mental health medications, a lot of other medications. They rotted all my teeth. I had a brain aneurysm one night. I was doing something I shouldn't have been doing, and God punished me for it. Sometimes I talk out this side of my face. I had a brain aneurysm. I was that close to being paralysed, probably on the right side all the way down, because of smoking cocaine in a hostel. I was lost. I was lonely. I was after getting out of hospital on suicide. Was after trying to kill myself and all, you know. No girlfriend. Yeah, I had kids and what have you, but that didn't matter. Once you want to die, nobody's gonna stop you. And the people that don't write suicide notes, that's how you know they're serious. It's like, and I researched the medications that I'm on, and a lot of them, some of the side effects, you can have suicide ideology forever. So I tried a second time. I lay on a railway line, I clung onto a pylon, a little yellow one, about the same length of me body, and the train ran over me. Here, wait till you hear this, wait till you hear the irony in this, yeah? An Irishman goes to kill himself on a railway line and drowns himself. Do you see it? You have to see the funny side. I got waterboarded in Nile. I nearly got drowned. You know, I went to lay on the railway line to end my life. You know what I mean? Not to be drowned. I never took that into consideration. The fucking oil. But anyway, it burnt me ices, me noses, and me toes. I swear on his life, yeah? It ran over me. God didn't want me dead. Do you understand? And now I know the reason why. You know why I didn't die on that railway line that night? Because God knew He was going to come. Ain't you so handsome? Ain't you handsome? Ain't you so handsome? You're the reason Daddy's got his life back again. 587 days, little man. And I won't fail you. Do you understand, little Don? You're the 5 of diamonds, the 5 of hearts, the 5 of spades. Yeah. And it's like, I need to go get me hair cut. Yeah, listen, right? I tried to dye my hair the other day, grey, yeah, and it turned brown. Like, but all jokes aside, there's nothing, there's no, here, suicide isn't a joke, yeah? I have people reach out to me on Instagram and ask me, Jude, how did you get past it? Because when, yeah, hang on, alright. Long story short, long story short, there's a lot of people that have mental health illness in the world. It's not just us, you know. It's like we're all affected by it. Some of us don't want to admit it, but what I've learned after 92 evaluations and being hospitalised 3 times, you have to accept it. You know, yeah, and a lot of us go through traumatic shit when we're kids and all, and we try bury it. And what I learned from burying my past wasn't nearly buried me. I didn't want my kids finding out I was a drug dealer when I was younger, and they found guns and what have you. It's like, you understand? I tried to hide it from my kids. You know what I mean? It's like, because it's a shame. I didn't want them thinking that their dad was like that. You know. And at 21, I walked away from the life. With me life. You know, I wasn't meant to get out of Mountjoy prison. I was supposed to die in there, and I would have been dead. Only for young Martin and Sam Big Sam. You know what I mean? Like I said, if there's 10 of us from Ballyer, and there's 5 people that dive on someone from Ballyfermot, right? All the boys are gonna come to me and they're gonna say, right, bro, you know what, yeah? We're all gonna hit my man. Hit him hard. Do you understand? Dinner time comes, all of us. Do you understand? That's the scenario. It doesn't matter whether you're friends with these people. If you're locked up with these people and a couple of these get dived on, you all come together and resolve the issue. But back to mental health, it's like a lot of us have labels, you know what I mean? But it's okay not to be okay. You know, it's like I was a bad person when I was younger. I did bad things, you know, allegedly. You know, like I've always tried to be a good brother. After that fire, I felt enormous guilt, you know, and that was the reason why I started taking drugs, you know what I mean? It's like, because I felt like I killed my brother and sister. As a kid, you imagine that though, getting out and surviving and having to live with the fact that regardless whether you were a kid or not, you know, you still, regardless of the fact whether I was a kid or not, I did that, and my brother and sister ended up dying that day, and I got out. So all my life I tried to block it out. Come here, what's up? I tried to block it out, and it's like, you can only be strong for so long before you break. I know, buddy. You can only be strong for so long, and you'll break. And you know, when you have to hide things for yourself, or like I said, there's a lot of people that are afraid to confide in their family, who have suicide ideology. My fate, having a grandson, having a son, it's give me purpose again. And it's like my life was over. I didn't want to be here anymore. You know, it's like, come here, listen. Anybody can put a belt around their neck, right? But I tell you what, not anyone can walk on a railway line and lay there waiting for, knowing what time the train come, 9:15. And I could see it, I could feel it on the railway line. I could feel it, and I was like, it's going to be over soon. I'll sleep now, because I was just so tired. My father was coming to me dreams every night, telling me how ashamed of me he was, how much of a fuck up I was, how much of a fuck up I was, how much of a fuck up I was. And I tried to end my life, because it's like, listen, no doctor can help you with that. Here, you can't help when dead people come to you, you know, but it's not nice when you wake up and they're vivid as fuck, so I tried to check out, you know what I mean? And this is how sick I was. I believed in my head that if I took my life, I wouldn't be a burden to my family. You know, if I took my life, I wouldn't dream again. You know, it'd be all over. And at that time, I was good with that. And I had kids. You know, and then the fucking thing ran over me. On that baby's life there, that train ran over me and drowned me in oil from head to toe. I never anticipated the oil. I just wanted to die. It's like, and I couldn't get my hands on a weapon, so I was like, fuck this. It's like, So I jumped over a wall and lay on a railway line. And I got drowned. An Irishman goes to fucking take his life on a railway line and gets drowned. Now, that's a proper fucking joke, that. You know, I felt like I was getting waterboarded and I wasn't prepared for it, you know what I mean? It's like it was the way I was laying, and I was so lucky where I was laying. It's like, you know, it's like I said, I know the reason now why God spared me that night. It was because I have a son. You know, if you'd have telling me that night when I went to try end my life, I'd have a little baby son. A few years later down the road, I wouldn't have believed in you. You know, my daughter had a grandson, my first grandson Noah. He gives me high fives. My son looks at me, smiles at me. Where's my son? Where is he? Who did it? Where are their muscles? What are you doing sitting there looking all handsome and all? Huh? You little shit. Look at him. Say hello to Auntie Max. Go on. Where's Uncle Pablo? Tell him he's a bollocks. Yeah, tell Chopper he's a bollocks as well. What is it? Who did it on him? I get to kiss my son at bedtime. Max. You know, it's like this whole YouTube thing. Oh yeah, so Max, yeah, last night, Yowza rings me, right? And he said to me, alright bro. He said, listen, I'm back now and I want to do this thing. Listen you, your bottle's not ready yet. Oh, it's not due yet. So, anyway, no, 11:15. What time is it? Hang on, 11:15, 12:15. No, it's only been an hour, you little hog. It's only been an hour, you have to wait another hour. It's every fucking couple of hours. You only had your last bottle at 11:15. Don't look at me like that. What are you looking at? Like you're about to do something. Yeah, keep smiling, go on, wait to see what I've lined up for you, motherfucker. Yeah, you're going to be a world champion one day. And you're going to make me proud, you're going to make your big brother proud, you're going to make your granny and granddad in heaven proud. Ain't you? And you're going to represent Ireland, you little Brit. Listen, yeah, just because you have an English birth cert, I won't be arsed for it. You're fighting for my country. Yeah, if you ever go to the Olympics. Yeah, you little hog, you micro pig. The size of your shites, you're having man shites and you're only 7 months old. Go on, do something. If you're going to do it, say it with conviction. Look me in the eye when you're going to do it. Do you understand? No mercy. Discipline. Patience. Wait for that shit. Anticipate it. Don't overextend. What are you laughing at? Keep your guard up. Keep your guard up. What are you laughing at? Did that sting? Yeah, I've just whooped his ass. Yeah, she feeds him the odd time, like Max. He's only 7 months, you know what I mean? But, I fucking love him to death, you know what I mean? I wasn't supposed to become a dad again, you know, but when I met Lisa, everything changed, man. And it's like, you see, Max, when you're a big brother, yeah, like, after that fire when I was a kid, my man was in an hour fucking hospital, you know what I mean? You imagine going to shop for nappies and you come back, your flat's on fire, your 3 kids are in there, one of them gets out and 2 of them die. Max, my ma, that day, I can still hear her wailing. You know, she thought we were all dead. It's like, and I managed to get out, but they didn't. And she died that day. a part of her. She could never forgive herself. Max, we lived in high-rise flats, for fuck's sake. At the bottom, when you come out the main door, there was a shop van there that sold nappies, cigarettes, milk, bread, you know, everything. We were sleeping. She tried to sneak down. You know, my dad was at work. But I woke up, didn't I? Went in the kitchen, found the box of matches, come in the bedroom, got under the bed and did that. And the whole, Max, the bed went up. Me fucking hair was on fire. I fucking got out from under the fucking bed, got up. It's like, Max, the fucking bed, I swear to God, man, it just went up. You know them old mattresses with that brown fucking hay stuff, right? It's like, the mattress, it just went up. And it's like, I was on fire. You know, you don't forget things like that. And I just, it's like I was trying to pull me sister's car. It's like my little brother was asleep. And I tried to open the door. And when I opened the door, I got blown onto the balcony. Not off the balcony, Jesus. And that's what could have happened. You know, but I remember a milk crate in the hallway. And I turned it upside down, stood on it, and turned the door. And as soon as I fucking opened the door, there was just a bang. I went on the balcony and some man ran down the balcony and put his coat over me and put me out. You know, and he tried to get in the house, but the fire wouldn't, you know. And that after that day, my ma had to go to a place called Lomans, Brendan's in Ireland, in Dublin. 2 of her babies died that day, and she left to get nappies. And she could never forgive herself. Even when she died, she still couldn't do it. Most of my life, I used to think I was responsible for it, because I did that. And now they're dead. And I haven't even got a photograph of my sister. What is it? Are we watching Teletubbies? Alright, time for Teletubbies. You ready? So Max, you know now, every time I hear an ambulance or a fire brigade, I'm taken back there. You know what I mean? And it's not pleasant. They used to come to me in my dreams on fire. You know. So that's what I'm saying about suicide. It's like now, like, if you feel the need to take your life, you need to talk to somebody. Well, Max, I have complex post-traumatic stress disorder as it is. Do you understand? I see things on videos, but that fire happened in 1979. I was nearly 5. I was 4 at the time. But after that fire, my mother was in and out of places. She was given medication. She was a coping schizophrenic, Max. At 8 years old, I was put on Ritalin. You know, because I was wild. They couldn't diagnose me. I was still too young. You know, but I've had 3 diagnostics. You know, I have a severe mental health condition. I've got complex post-traumatic stress disorder. Survivor's guilt. Post-traumatic stress. Complex post-traumatic stress disorder. And psychosis. My ma was very good at hiding it, my dad was very good at hiding it. My dad had to identify them bodies that day. You imagine that? My dad, when he was 10, his 2 brothers died. He met my ma. 2 of his kids died. Hey Gavin, I hope you're well, bro. Guys, can you do me a favour, yeah? If you're not sub to that lad there, Gav B, give him a sub. He's a good lad, he's Scottish. I've time for him, he's a good lad. But Max, like I said, look, there's nothing we can do about it. It's like, I can't punish myself for it anymore. Like, all jokes aside, you just imagine being a 4-year-old and lighting a fucking match in your mum's house and the whole house going up and your brother and sister dying in it, all because you did that. You know, it never goes away. You know, it never goes away. You know, I don't sleep well at night, put it that way. But anyway, listen to me. Tonight I have a friend that wants to come on, right? Max, you know Yowza, don't you? So, right. So here's the plan. Sorry about this, guys, but listen, it comes to me son. Look at son. Uh-oh. What's that? What's that? Well, he wants to come on tonight. Guys, sorry, Teletubbies is on for me son. You know. Uh-oh. His little face. Well, who's that? Who is it? Over the hills and far away.
Teletubbies come to play.
Teletubbies come to play so much. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, Max, listen to me. This is going to be a proper podcast with him. And I can do 10 or 12 episodes on uh-oh. Yes. Come on, son. Time for Teletubbies. Time for Teletubbies. Ready, son? Here we go. Incoming. Dinky Winky. Dipsy. La la. Po. Teletubbies. Teletubbies. Say. Uh-oh. Is that good, is it? Where is he? Who did it? Paul, go on, son. Who is it? Who did it? Oh. Uh-oh. Who did it? Nah, listen. He saved my life, you know. Kid. It's like, no, and I'm grateful to be alive, you know. But listen to me, guys. So last night, Max Yowza rang me, right? He said, "Jude, I'm back from the jungle, and I want to come on and tell your audience a bit about my trip." So I said, "Bro, it's a bit awkward at the minute because I was feeding my son." I said, "I'm gonna have to multitask." So we were talking about it, and I have a target to hit. And like I said, this guy, I can do 20 episodes with him about multiple subjects. But this one is all about ayahuasca. Max, do you know what? Yowza drank this thing, that potion ayahuasca, right? He said, I'm sure he said he was lay on something, and these shamans are chanting fucking chants from decades, centuries from the elders. This particular chant, when you take ayahuasca, it's like you hallucinate, yeah? So it's like, he told me, he said, "Jude, 2 Indians come and took me pain out. Shamans, they were doing this ritual. And they were just doing that with their hands. Taking it out like it was fucking invisible. Like they could put their hand through your chest and take out your anxiety, your pain. This, that, the other, he said, Jude, he said, I was laid there and they literally, 2 Indians on horses, pulled me pain out me body of numerous injuries. He said, Jude, they took me pain away. I was like, you're telling me that you're seeing 2 Indians on horseback and they come and took your fucking pain away? Literally, like, visualized, mentalized, and done a few fucking things with their hands and took away his pain. I'm like, bro, you're fucking scared of me now. He said, Jude, it fucking works, bro. He said, I had to do it. He said, but the 5th or 4th one I hit, he said, I got it. Now he can be a shaman himself in Dublin. Or he can be based in Leicester or Dublin, I'd imagine. But he said to me, Jude, he said, I think it's about time we did this. You know, he said, I'm sorry I let you down. He said, but I'm being major busy. He said, but here, he said, you have me full attention for this. He says, because a lot of our mates are going to be watching it. You know what I mean? Whether you watch it when I start doing the live with him, or whether you watch it after, that evening, that night, the next day, the day after. I'm going to post this on every one of my social media accounts. Now, I've something else to say. There's mental health channels out there that need help to grow. If you want me to help your channel, reach out to me on Instagram. My name on Instagram is basically my name backwards. It's Donald Jude Mac in a way. Do you understand? That's Donnell, Donald Jude Mac, MC. Judemc. Like I said, I've not delivered with what I've said. It's like people have let me down, and it's like I go off face value. If you say you're gonna come on and do something with me, obviously I'm gonna say it, you know. But this is a dead cert. And he's one of the hardest lads I've ever known in my life. And I was only talking about sparring him yesterday, so we're gonna have a talk about it tonight on the live. It may be tonight, it could be tonight, it could be tomorrow. It's like, cause I have Luke, me mate, coming on as well to talk about a few things. Hang on, your bottle is not due, you little greedy hog. Watch Teletubbies. Or get me magic wand out and turn you into a frog. Okay, you are Frodo Baggins, you little hog. You even have hairy toes like your man. It's weird. You know, looking at me like he's about to do something. But he will do something when he gets older. He'll be a fucking Spartan. And he won't be a thug or a bowsy or a criminal. But I tell you one thing, he'll be fucking dangerous. You know, I'll learn him how to defend himself, and then I'm gonna learn him how to fight. You know, it's already been said here. He's got a lot of uncles, him, believe it or not. A little Jew here. Wait till all my family meet him. Like I said, it's like I've documented my life on here for many years. It's like I come on here, I don't hide my face. I don't insult people unless it's warranted. Do you understand? I don't slag people off unless it's warranted. Hang on, son, Daddy's getting your bottle and a cup of tea. But anyway, it's getting fucking cold, man. Guys, yeah, do me a favour, just stay there. Bastard. Don't mind me, let me pull the old bottoms up. But Yeah, so he wants to come on, so I've waited for this for fucking, I don't know how long, you know what I mean, and he rang last night and he said, Jewett, he said, let's do this, bro, and I was like, you know what, I'm up for it. He said, well, tell you what, I'll ring you at 5 o'clock. Right, guys, do you know what? I'm gonna have to wash the dishes as well, man. Fuck's sake. But, so, he said to me, he said, Jude, I want to come on and tell everybody about my trip to Colombia. So I said, bro, don't act the fucking bollocks with me this time, I said, because you understand, I waited for you for ages. There's other people that wanted to come on and share their story, but I've made you out a promise. I said, bro, you'll be the first one, proper one. So, when he's on, I'll be doing a proper podcast with him for about 2 hours, and that'll be part 1. You know, what he told me yesterday, I'm gonna let him tell you, I couldn't believe it. He said, Jude, this fucking remedy works. He said, it's taken away all me pain. He said, you know I have shoulder injuries. Listen, when you're fighting on your loop, you understand, you're bang, bang, bang. Step and bang. Do you understand? And fucking, just fucking fannying about. You can hurt your hands, you know what I mean? But if you're agile on your feet, you know what I mean? I'm 6 foot tall and go over your head like that easy. Let's go. Come on, motherfucker. Step to it, bitch. Boom! I'm gonna have to wash the dishes. Here, shout out to all the tough guys out there. Here, I hang out washing and wash dishes. That's how tough I am. You understand? Shout out to all the tough guys who hang out the washing. I'm one of yous. I'm rooting for you. Let me take me fucking jumper off me. No way. Yo, it's fucking cold out. You cold, bro. Fucking right and cold. No, I am not doing that. I'll do it when the chick gets back. Anyway, here, give me a minute. You're gonna have to give me a minute because I'm fucking putting all these on fucking steep. But yeah, so, Yowza wants to come on and tell a story about fucking time, you big nose cunt. You like me? Shout out to Mickey as well. I love you, brother. You know that, don't you, bro? I love you, brother. You know, I always have. I've always looked up to him. You know, he was good to me, your brother. That's why I've a lot of time for Yowzer, and that's why I've waited for him. Here. Do you know, there's a few of my old mates that want to come on to tell the story, and here. I'm like, here, I need you to come on. I made a promise, and if I make someone a promise, I fucking stick to it. You know what I mean? You fucking stick to your word. You fucking stick to your word, man. That's the way it is, you stick to your word. Come on, you fucking... Get out. Right, one sec. You motherfucker, you. Now, like I said, guys, when you have your own channel, you can do the fucking like. Hang on, I'm just making me son a bottle. If you don't mind saying that. Just look on. Oh, yeah, easy. Whoa. Let's go, motherfucker. Look at me now, I'm stronger than before. But anyway, like I said, me mate rang last night and he said, Jude, let's do this, bro. Let's come on your fucking channel and get this done. Because there's a lot of me fucking old mates, right? I'm not going into it, but I had a friend that was supposed to come on here, but he fucking died. And like I said here, photographs are one thing, but here, videos, that's a different thing. You know. Yeah, this reminds me of something. This take me back. Look, measured. McDonald's spoons. 4, 5, 6. But anyway, yeah, so me mate's gonna come on this week sometime. It could be tonight, it could be tomorrow, but it's definitely fucking happening. You know, and I'm gonna do a proper podcast with him. You know, I've always wanted to do it with him. I want to thank Ronan, Holding Official. It's like for giving me the nod and the motivation to grow this channel, because they've taken his down. And in all fairness, see Ronan helped me, just like Pablo and Chopper and a lot of other fucking people have helped me. You know, it's not easy to grow a channel on your own. Do you understand? Without doing panels, without fucking, you know, it's like, but there's some good people on YouTube, and I believe that I'm in the 30% of good people on here. Like Fortnite, the circle is getting smaller. You know, too many people are going to the dark side. Ronan called it from day one. He said the vicious circle. That's what it is. Jude. I love the way Ronan talks. You know, Jude. Your fucking story is explosive, kid. Now, listen to me, see Roland, I've a lot of time for Roland. You know, he's a good guy. And, well, I done 3 podcasts with him, right? I done 3 podcasts with him. Hang on, let me get this bottle. I have to hide it in my pocket. Because he's not due yet. You know what I mean? But anyway, like I said, I done 3 podcasts with Holden Official, right? And I really enjoyed it. You know, I really enjoyed it. And I said, here, if Ronan can do it, why can't I do it? So, anyway, even though yours has been on the channel before, Max, this is going to be a proper one, you know, and to me it's my first one, in all fairness, even though, like, you know, a few people have come on, what have you. This is strictly to grow my fucking channel, and I'm going to grow it, and if it kills me, I'll do it, you know, no better fucking man made to do it. I'll fucking do it. Hang on, son. Time for Teletubbies. Time for Teletubbies. Tinky Winky Dipsy. La la. Oh. Uh-oh. Teletubbies. Teletubbies. Time for Teletubby. Tubby bye-bye. Time for Tubby bye-bye. Uh-oh. Time for Teletubby. Uh-oh. Buddy. There he is. There he is, the buddy. Right, now, okay, so, later on, maybe, me old friend might be coming on tonight, tomorrow, or the next day. You'll know, you'll get a notification. I've waited for a long time for this. He said, Jude, I'm really sorry for the delay. He said, but look, we're going to get it done one day, and we're going to get it done one day this week. Definitely. Like I said, we were on the phone last night. And he's one of the toughest guys that I know. And he's one tough SOB. And that's exactly what it is. He's an SOB just like me. One sec, you have to put you on mute, one sec. We had a call last night and Yowza wants to come on. So, we're going to do it. The reason he went into the jungle was to find a cure for addiction, mental health, alcoholism, and he was watching Discovery Channel one night and he seen this thing called about ayahuasca, and it was a tribal remedy that elders have been using in the rainforest for years, decades, centuries, you know. And I think it's fucking highly interesting, very interesting. A white man, a European, goes all the way to Colombia and to find a cure for mental health, addiction, recovery, alcoholism, everything. He told me, Jude, this treatment works. Well, he's smart, you know, like I could tell you. It's £3,000 a time, max. And that's your flight and everything, right? So it costs £3,000 to get it done. I'd say it's about £700, maybe to £1,000 to get over there, you know what I mean? But I said, Yowza, listen to me. Don't fuck me about. I said, I was only talking about sparring you today, you cunt. You know what I mean? He was laughing like, you know what I mean? He's like, bro, I'm not sparring you, come on. You're me fucking bro. I said, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, that's exactly why I want to spar you. You know, I love the guy, you know. And in the old neighbourhood, the old man or the old ends that I'm from, everybody knows this guy. Like, if you say, do you know who Yowza is? Everybody will know. Because he's a fucking Ballyer legend. Like all the boys up there. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of the lads that I grew up with made bad choices, and they ended up getting punished for it. Going to prison for X amount of years, away from their family. That's a, that. If you, even if you do a life sentence and you get out, you paid your debt to society. You know, that kind of way. Yeah, you know what I mean? But we're here, we're babysitting, me little champ. It's 12:30. The sun is out. We all woke up today, you know, it's a fucking blessing. But like I said again, Yowza reached out to me last night, FaceTime, he said, Jude, let's do this fucking podcast, he said, and wait till you hear the stories I have while I was hallucinating. Would you do it, Jude? Max, he wants me to do it, but I can't do it because I'm on a shitload of meds and I'm afraid to do it. You know what I mean? I've done magic mushrooms in my life. When I was a kid, I took LSD. Obviously, me and my mates, you know, we done fucking all kinds of trips. You know, the little square fucking, like a little square piece of fucking paper with a little symbol on it. But I never done magic mushrooms. I do not like the feeling of hallucinating because when I used to be on my meds, on this particular mood stabilizer, I used to hallucinate on a Max. You know what I mean? And it's scary. It's very scary. No, wait a minute. You'll get your bottle in a few minutes, you little shit. Go on. Go on, I'm gonna put it in the heater for you now. Will you stop bullying me? You know, you're worse than your ma. You know, the Tuies are picking on me. Nah, listen. Like I said, Max, this fella is so credible. It's incredible. You know, and he's one of the hardest guys I've ever known. You know, in his amateur, he was a boxer. Right? He still is, yeah? Now, he had over 50 amateur fights, Max. You look at all the YouTube fighters on here, all the ones that have had 3, 4, 7, 10 fights. That think they're the man. Here, this guy has had 54 amateur fights. Do you understand? He's a fucking savage, but he's a gentleman. And he's got a beautiful soul and heart and a beautiful energy. You know, it's like, and he's my G, and I know him 40 years. You know, so he said to me, I'm gonna give him a ring at 5 o'clock tonight. And then maybe about 6 o'clock, and if it doesn't happen tonight, it'll happen tomorrow, and if it doesn't happen tomorrow, it'll happen the day fucking after. I'm looking forward to it because, like I said, Yowza's very articulate, Max, and he's learnt me a few things. A few people have learnt me a few things. You know what I mean? It's like, stop messing. What are you messing for, you big messer? Tommy Two Bibs. Come here. Don't start grabbing me. Yeah, do you want to do something? He's 53. You know, he's a little bit older than myself. But I'll tell you one thing. He's a great fighter. Great coach, great mentor, great role model. You know what I mean? It's like, and yeah, he's a businessman. He works. You know, he's a working man. But he said, Jude, I'm really sorry. He said, I know I've let you down. He said, I've just been 53, Max. Yeah. So he said to me, Jude, I want to do this. And Max, if I make someone a promise, right? I said, I'll be the first. There's a few other people I want to bring on, not to talk about music, mental health. the dance scene back in 1994. I got my dates wrong, and Luke was spot on. Yeah, it's like, and you know something, right? You know, because of all the meds I'm on, I'm not joking you. Some of the fucking side effects are long-term memory loss. You know, I lost, like I said, a lot has come back, but I've also lost a lot of memory. And it's all on me, because I took loads of drugs, and I didn't think it affect me when I got older. You know what I mean? And by God was I wrong, because it's all come back and hit me. And what can I do? The easy solution, I know an easy way to end it. But I can't give up. Do you understand? I have kids that love me, that depend on me. I love me family, you know, it's like, we're 587 days in. A lot of people wouldn't understand that, you know. I've pissed on the devil more than once, because I have God on my side. Do you want to hear the joke? A certified psychopath walks into a bar with God on his side. But anyway, what I'd like to do is to let Yowza come on and explain a story to you. I'm going to write down 20 questions that I'm going to ask him. We're going to have a fucking hour phone call at 5 o'clock. And I'm going to write down 20 questions that I'm going to ask him. He might not be able to answer them all tonight. But here, this will be part 1. Ayahuasca Diaries. Part 2. His journey through his eyes, his mind, his body, soul, and spirit. Will tell you. See this guy? Max. He's the most fucking honest guy. Brutally honest. He's a bit like myself about certain things, you know. He's very passionate. He's been fighting over 40 years. You know what I mean? He's had 54 amateur fights. And there's nobody in our circle on YouTube that can say that they've had that. You know what I mean? He's a household name where we're from. My old manor, housing estate, you ask anyone, do they know Yowza? They'll know who he is. Do you understand? It's the same up where I used to live. You ask anybody here, do you remember Jude? They'll say, fucking right, I remember him. Because there was only one Jude in Ballyfermot, in Cherry Orchard, and anyway. And it was me. And I was surrounded by real G's, allegedly. Shot callers. All me fucking God-fearing life, mate. But you know what? It wasn't for me. You know. Shout out to me granny who's been dead for years. You know, she said to me, soldiers don't hit women, kids. What time are we on? Right. Oh, 12:37, motherfucker. Right, so I'll just say 25 to 1, son, right? So, 12:30. No, 12, hang on a minute. 12:35 p.m. Right here, you coming? Like I said, guys, I've always wanted to do podcasts, and I went on a few people's podcasts. I went on Holden's, Ronan Holden Official, and I've done 3 parts with him. Now, my plan is to do more than 3 parts with Yowza, because it's going to take more than 1 fucking podcast to do it. But we're locked in, and I said this will be the first one I'll do. You know what I mean? Hang on, son. Thank you, God, for making me wake up. Thank you, God, for making my son cry all the time. How are you, Conan? He's a little bollocks. Are you coming? He's my little Don, he is. You know, and I love him so much. He's so handsome like his mother. Come on, say hello to the YouTube world. Come on, tell them, pagans. Who's that? Who did it? You give me my life back, didn't you? Ain't you? Ain't you my Don? My little Don? Ain't you my 5 of diamonds, me 5 of hearts, me 5 of clubs, and me 5 of spades? Little Don, you ready? Watch this. Watch this. Come on, digits. Come on, stay up, stand up straight, soldier. Get your hands out of your mouth. Ready? Ready? Come on. Come on, son. Digits. Angles and bangles. Straight jab. Bam bam. Ready? Boof. Come on. Ready? Push. Dish dish. Dish dish. Dish dish. Go on. Ready? High guard. Ready? Dish dish. Push, push, push. Boom, 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 boom. Do you want this? Do you want that? Do you want that? Who's that? Are you my Don? Are you my G? Did God send you to me? And I will never check out on you, Don. Do you understand? Daddy was really sick. And he lost all his marbles. But guess what? I found nearly all of them. And I found you too. You know, God sent you to me, you know that, innit? You know that, don't you, Roy? Do you know all your family, if they haven't met you? You're going to be so spoiled when you get older. And you've got over 12,500 videos of made. Yeah, not just on this channel, on other channels. Why are you laughing at? It's not funny. Nah, listen, hey Jay. It's a boy, bro. He's a McDonald, alright, and it's like, he's changed my life. You know, I'm 50 years old. You know, God works in mysterious ways, and he's taken so much from me. You know, but in the end, look what he sent me. You know, well, like I said, you know, shout out to God, Mother Nature, and cock-a-doodle-doo. I don't need no pill when I penetrate you. Ready? Come on. Daddy duties. Come on. You're not having it? You're not taking it? Do you not want it? Alright, no fucking problem. Tell you what, yeah. If you want to be awkward and be a little micro pig, here, get in there. Look, I'm even bleeding watching Teletubbies with you. Time for Teletubby. Time for Teletubby here. Nah, listen to me. I have one more mission. And it's getting me. Listen, like I said, I'm gonna work on him. You know. Yeah. He's in good hands with me. And he has men all around him. I'd say fighting men. I'd say me 2 brothers can fight. I'd just defend myself. You know, but I'm gonna learn him how to defend himself and how to fight. You know what I mean? It's like, and I believe in myself, and I believe in me knowledge and me wisdom of the game. Being kickboxing, boxing, MMA, jiu-jitsu, all over it all. It's a hobby. It's a sport that I love, that I've loved ever since I was a kid. You know, yeah, listen, you wouldn't have your bop bop. You know what I mean? What is it? Come on, yeah. What do you think this is? Fucking gift week. I've just picked you up to give you a bottle. You're my little Don, yeah? So you have to remain silent and do not bring any attention to yourself, otherwise people are going to know you are swinging on the little Don. Now listen to me, like I said, long story short, a good pal of mine is back from the jungle and he wants to tell a story to you. You know, so I'm going to ring him tonight at 5 as planned, and sometime this week we'll definitely do a podcast for maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, we'll see. But what he's told me, listen to me, yeah, yous need to hear, because it's fucking insane. Taking a tribal potion called ayahuasca and having Indians with beards. I thought it was a woman, but it wasn't a man, it was a man with a beard. I thought it was a woman. So hallucinating, I can imagine, you know. Yowza told me, he said, Jewett, cowboys, Indians, come on horseback and took me pain away. He had shamans stood over him chanting this fucking ritual, yeah? And they're doing this, they're physically doing that with their hands. And they're taking stuff out like that. Now, this isn't a fucking gag, because yowzers go, you taking the piss? Do you understand? It's all part of it. It's all part of the ritual. And he said, Jude, all me pain is gone. He said, you know, I've had multiple shoulder injuries, hand injuries. He said, it's gone, Jude. The pain is gone. He said, and for the sake of $3,000, he said, people can save their life. You know, and he believes in it. And look, I'll back you out, because he said to me, Jude, I found something in the jungle. And I'm like, what you find? I asked him what he found. He said, Jude, I found a cure for mental health, for addiction. As long as he gets back and the plane doesn't crash, I said everything will be alright. And last night he reached out to me and he said, Jude, I know you want to hit a target. He said, so here, we're going to start doing a bit of content again. And I think you'll find it very interesting. Ayahuasca treatment here. I'm double tasking here, you bunch of cunts. Look, hang on. I'm trying to. Will you get your hand away? Come on. Good boy. You know, I'm trying my best here, you know, son. But like I said, tonight or tomorrow or the next night, I will be doing a live with Yowza. And I'm gonna let him come on. I'm gonna ask him a question. I'm gonna let him answer it. You know, he's a lot to talk about. He's a lot to tell me. He's a lot to tell you. And I'd appreciate it when he does come on me StreamYard, if you can come on and share it. Because I'm going to try my best not to swear. You know what I mean? Because it's going on all my socials. On my Facebook, my Instagram, my TikTok, my Twitter, my Twitch. Do you understand? Instagram, Facebook. You know, he's an SOB, this fella. And I'll tell you one thing, yeah. Anybody who knows him will tell you the same thing, but he's a gentleman. But he is just like me, an SOB. Is your daddy a son of a bitch? Is he? Or is he a son of Ballier? Ballier. That's where your dad grew up, yeah, cartel land. But I'll tell you one thing, you won't be going anywhere fucking near it. Yeah, you'll be going to school. And you'll be here. Then you go college. And then you go to uni. I don't know what you're laughing at, mate. You're fucked. You've got a schedule already. You know what I mean? It's like all I want for my kids for them to, to do well in life and to educate themselves. It's only right. It's like I threw away my education at a young age and I don't want my children doing it. And it's like so far, all my other kids, education's the way forward. I have three daughters and two sons. I have a stepdaughter, two daughters, two sons. Bye-bye. Now, Max, listen to me, yeah? It'll be a good podcast. Like I said, I knew after going on Ronan's years ago, I decided, here, I can do that. I can do that. I just need to grow my channel and get it past 500 or something, in a couple of years, whatever. And 17, 18 months in, we're on 2,766 subs. Now, in order to get to 3,000 subs, I have to start doing content again. And here, I won't be long. Where are you? Get the windies up, get the windies up. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Who did it? Where is he? Hey, where is he? Hey, where is he? Where is he? Are you my Don? Did God send you to me? And he said, I'm going to give you the gift that I know he will appreciate. And its legacy. See him and my son will carry my name forward. That's fucking legacy right there. We're watching Teletubbies, aren't we? He's the daddy's boy, by the way. Aren't you, son? Says your daddy, would your daddy fucking burn the city down for you? We got to stick together sooner or later. I knew you were gonna get sick. See that? See how I knew? See how I knew? One sec, get that tongue in. You're disgusting. Get your tongue in, you're like your mother. Stop it! Sticking that tongue out. Now, Mia, do you want the rest of your bottle? But yeah, Max. That's what I'm going to do. I've to ring him at 5 o'clock tonight. Hang on, guys. Now, that was your mother, wasn't it? Now, come on. Come on. Now, listen, I picked you up to feed you. Don't start playing with me, Thomas. Come on. Come on. Alright, no problem. I'll tell you what then. Listen here, I'm not your man. You're going back in your chair, mate. Yeah, what do you think I am? Fucking dickhead or something. What is it? Nah, listen to me. I always wanted to hit a target on this channel, and I'm not far away from. I'm over halfway there. It's like, and I will hit it. Oh yeah, since I had my son, I had to put my foot on the brakes because you can't plan fuck all because he never stops whinging. So you don't, you little shit. You're always whinging, aren't you? But Daddy loves you, doesn't he? Look, I even have Teletubbies on for you every morning. Feed you, change your ass. What more do you bleeding want? You know? Yeah, this is my gift, my punishment as well. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I have a 30-year-old son, and it's like becoming a father again. A lot of stuff has come back, you know. I didn't want to change the shitty arse because I had to wipe his balls with a baby wipe, and I didn't feel comfortable doing that. I mean, this is like, Jude, listen to me. Fuck's sake, just fucking change him, like, you know what I mean? So I was like, but he's shit on his balls, I'm not touching him. But now I change his shitty arse, you know what I mean? It's like, it was the same with me girls, you know what I mean? It's like, if they had a poo, mammy, you know that way. Most of the time I was working when my kids were babies, you know. But what I do know is, okay, so I'll fill you in, right? This is what I know. So, last night Yowza rang me and he said, Jude, I'm back from the jungle. He said, and I have fucking an amazing story to tell you and your audience. When are you free? I said, when are you free? You know, so tonight we're going to have a phone call and then I'm going to premiere it. It could happen tonight, it could happen tomorrow or the next day, but know this, it'll fucking happen this week, hopefully. I'm hoping tonight, you know what I mean? So you'll get a notification, you know? You'll get a notification. Hang on, where's me that bleeding hack on? It's fucking house, driving me mad. Time for Teletubby, here, there you go, here, time for Teletubby, alright, yeah, you're the bleeding Teletubby. Go on out with that, you big fucking, look at the head in you and the price of cabbage. Come here, listen, what is it? What is it? Come here, what is it? What is it? Come on to me, who did it on him? Who did it on him? Who? Who did it on him? Who did it on my son? I will kill him. Yeah. Now listen here. The whole reason I made this channel was to reach out and hopefully one day a couple of my old friends on my housing estate and see me and say, no way, Jude has a YouTube channel, and where I'm from, you don't tell on people. That's just the way it is. And once you don't tell on people, you'll get along. Because once you have a name, a certain 3-letter word, you know, or 6 or 7 words, first one being rat, second one being weasel, snake, fuck. You tell on anybody in Ballyfermot, they will not forget you or your name. You will be banished from your ends, your manor, the corner, the block, the housing estate. You're done. You tell on anyone, you're done. And there's ways of finding out information. You know, I know a lot of top solicitors in Dublin, and every word you say, I can access. If I'm your co-accused, I want to see your statement. You know, I want my solicitor to see your statement. That's how a lot of people get caught. Me daddy told me from a young age, 3 boys monkey, you hear, you see, you say nothing, even if you did. Do you understand? Even if you see something, you see nothing. You don't run and leave your mates. I don't know what the fucking, I don't know where my dad got his parenting skills from, but after the fire, he was very tough on me, you know? Very tough. Oh. How are you, Michael? Nah, listen, like I said, I've always wanted to live up to my father's expectations. You know, he wanted me to be a fucking a sound engineer here. It wasn't for me, you know. I didn't want to spin records, I wanted to spin fucking heads. You know, my uncle, I looked up to him, he was in the army. He done 2 tours of Beirut in the 80s, Christy Knowles. The first trip over there here, no casualties, 100% success rate. The second time they went, they lost a couple of soldiers. And I looked up to him, not up to me dad. My uncle learned me how to ride a bike and how to shoot. Me dad didn't. You know, but like I said, I had to move into me granny's after the fire, and at the time my uncle Christy lived there, but he was away on active duty in Lebanon, Beirut, with UNICEF, you know, that peacekeeping force. And one of his best mates was killed over there, and there was nothing he could do about it, just watch, you know. And it destroyed him. You know, war does that to people, you know, the government just fuck you off, like, you know, like it's collateral damage. Here, thanks for your service, but fuck off. You know, how can you say that's righteous or moral? You know, it's fucking not. You're just like a tool, you're expendable, you know, you're fucking whatever. But yeah. When I started this channel, I did it hoping that 1 or 2 of my old friends from Ballyfermot would see it and come in and say hello to everybody. And It's never been about money for me. This is personal. You know, somebody took something from me, and it's like when I was sick. But I'm not saying I'm better. It's just like I make better decisions and choices nowadays. I cannot say that if I don't see a certain person one day that I'm just gonna drop the cunt. But like I said, I forgive everybody, even all the cunts that fuck me over a bit. Oh, 1 second, coming.